You want to feel motivated, you want to care again. But instead, you feel flat, disconnected, like the drive just isn't there anymore. You keep setting goals, you write the lists, you plan everything perfectly. But when it's time to do the thing, you freeze, you scroll, you wait. You wonder, why can't I just do it? And deep down, maybe you think it means something about you, like you're lazy or broken. But what if it's not about willpower? What if the problem isn't that you don't care, but that you've been taught to chase the wrong kind of motivation? So let's break this down. There are two kinds of motivation. Extrinsic motivation is driven by outside forces, rewards, deadlines, praise, pressure, do the thing, get the cookie. Intrinsic motivation, though? That's internal. It comes from meaning, from curiosity, autonomy, identity. You're not doing it because you have to. You're doing it because it connects to something deeper. Now here's the twist. Most of us were trained to chase extrinsic motivation. Grades, expectations, productivity. So when the rewards disappear, when no one's watching or clapping or grading, you're left with silence. And that silence, it's where intrinsic motivation should live. But for many of us, that voice never got a chance to grow. So why does this matter? Because if you're stuck waiting to feel like it, you'll keep waiting. If you keep relying on pressure, panic, or punishment to move, you'll keep burning out. The truth is, motivation doesn't come from force. It comes from connection. If your brain can't see why something matters to you, if it doesn't feel like a reflection of who you are, it'll shut down. Not because you don't care, but because you're missing the emotional bridge. And without that bridge, motivation has nowhere to walk. Think of it like this. Let's say you want to study more, or work out, or launch a new project. So you write it down. Study for 2 hours. Go to the gym. Start the business. But it doesn't click. There's no spark. Why? Because the goal lives in your head, but not your heart. Now imagine reframing it. Instead of study for 2 hours, I want to understand this because it gets me closer to being the kind of person I respect. Instead of go to the gym, I want to feel strong and keep promises to myself. Instead of start the business, this idea matters to me, and I want to see what I'm capable of. See the shift? It's not about pressure, it's about purpose. So, how do you fix this? You stop waiting to feel ready, and you start building emotional bridges. Ask yourself, what does this mean to me? How does this connect to who I am? What's the why underneath the task? Even small meaning creates real motion. Start small, start sincere, start with what feels like you. Because motivation isn't about hype, it's about alignment. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you're just disconnected from the why. And when you rebuild that bridge, you'll move with more than just momentum. You'll move with meaning. Thanks for watching. If this helped you feel a little more seen, or gave your brain a breath of clarity, subscribe for more psych videos that feel like this. New episodes every week, quick, real, and emotionally honest. See you in the next one.